Located in southwest Colorado, the Weminuche Wilderness is Colorado's largest wilderness area, managed by the San Juan National Forest and the Rio Grande National Forest.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Oh, very nice. We were so enthralled by the beauty around us that we stopped for camp just after the boundary for the Weminuche Wilderness, a decision that, in the afternoon, seemed maybe unwise, but by the next morning, seemed like a stroke of luck.
It's stormy. Better eat before we get rained out.
I know. Where did this come from? Good morning. It was a long and wet night. It started raining at about 6 p.m. and rained on and off pretty consistently until now, which is like 7. So we've made the decision to retreat. We are turning back on this trip. We're only 4 miles in, and our tents are pretty well soaked through. I tried using my Garmin InReach to get weather forecasting to see what we can expect for the rest of today. However, because of the cloud cover, of course, it did not work. The forecast was not showing that it would rain like this when we came in, so we really just don't know what to expect and don't want to put ourselves in a bad situation. Unfortunately, it always kind of stinks to have to turn around on a trip, especially since this is my first trip out in months, and I was really, really looking forward to it. We had a beautiful day yesterday, and we're just going to make the most of what is left for today, making breakfast and coffee and going to hike the 4 miles out. Hopefully we'll be back in the wilderness somewhere soon, depending on the weather forecast for the next couple of days. So it's not too disappointing. And now coffee. Yeah, I think leaving is definitely the only decision to make. It is an absolute downpour. We are definitely gonna get soaked through hiking out. We're not leaving right this second. We're gonna try to see if it'll give us a break. We've got some shelter under this tree, keeping us pretty dry-ish, but I'll show you the puddles that are accumulating. We've stopped to take a break at the campsite that we stayed at 2 nights ago. This campsite is only 3 miles in from the trailhead and just inside the boundary for the Weminuche Wilderness. Even when we were here the other afternoon, we started to feel pretty lazy about how few miles we had done. Because we came off trail for 2 nights to refit, reassess, and wait for the trails to dry out, we have less time to complete this trip now, but in a way it's a good thing because now we'll be doing more miles per day, which is something I think we're both looking forward to. We're just going to enjoy a short break here at this campsite and then hit the trails again for a few more miles. It's so cold. So cold this morning, so cold last night. Ah. Breaking camp after a windy and cold night, we headed back out towards the trailhead, towards a campsite I had scouted the day prior. Get mine out, trying something new today. Trying some refried beans to go with my next mile meals taco. So it should be a quick day out tomorrow.
We take our time in the morning.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be nice and warm and sunny. I think so.
Yeah. Even right now, it's a lot warmer than it was where we were yesterday, but we'll see. We are lower.
Felt really good in the sun. That wind made it so much colder.
Oh yeah. That was brutal. This afternoon has just been absolutely magical. I'm spending my third day out here in the Weminuche Wilderness, and I'm sad to leave. It's been a phenomenal experience, just feeling so connected to this place, being back out on trail again after the hiatus. Just being able to look around and see what's happening and realize that you're part of what's happening. you are part of nature. There's no reason to be afraid of it. So just open yourself up to it and see what comes in.